Alors, c'est parti, c'était le chapitre... livre 4, je crois, chapitre je sais plus quoi. Dreamfall, Dreamfall. 3 pour USB, tu dois débrancher la souris. Bah oui, parce que j'ai mon clavier qui est branché, plus le casque qui est branché, plus la manette, ça fait 3 ports. Il me manque un port USB pour la souris. D'ailleurs, mon clavier, il est branché sur mon support ventilo. Donc, et coucou mes michous. Bordel le cul. Ah oui, chapitre 4. Non, chapitre 9, livre 4. Ah. Voyage, révélation. Oh. Ah, c'est bon, on y est en tout cas. Ça pique les oreilles. Et Yana, il est pas content, hein. Ah,
Zoe? 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 Zoe?
bon, alors tu sais pas compter, toi, Yann, du coup. J'ai trop peur USB, je branche rien dessus. Même si c'était le cas, clavier, plus souris, plus ventilateur, avec port USB. Oui, mon support ventilateur a un port USB supplémentaire derrière. Moins égale moins de 3 ports USB. Bah non. J'ai 3 ports USB. Un pour la manette, un pour mon casque, un pour le clavier, un pour la souris. Ça fait 4. Et j'ai que 3 ports. Donc il y a forcément un truc qu'il faut que je débranche. Comprende? Ah, les pauvres corbeaux. Bon, enfin bref. Ah, du coup, ils se biturent.
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Charles' name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. The nerve of some people. This...
Non, je débranche pas le clavier parce que comme ça me permet de me faire un Alt Tab. Ah, ah. Ce qui est plus intéressant que de faire avec la souris. Et tu peux faire plus de choses avec le clavier qu'avec la souris. Donc, CQFD.
I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young
Oh bref.
She's not missing
Dreamfall.
the resistance.
resistance. So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her egg, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Ne perds pas ta tête, j'arrive. Ah, je pensais qu'on allait contrôler Crow. J'aurais trouvé ça cool.
I trust you.
Tu as le seul ordinateur portable qui ne peut pas faire Alt-Tab sans clavier USB. Non mais je t'explique, en fait, mon clavier est branché sur mon support. Ventilo. Et question praticité, question pratique, je veux dire, il faudrait que je décale en fait tout le machin, il faut que j'aille derrière pour débrancher, rebrancher le truc, la souris et tout, parce que je le décale souvent quand je fais des streams sur PS4 et tout, c'est pour ça. C'est pour ça, et que c'est hyper chiant. Alors que là, que quand je veux faire un truc, enfin, j'ai juste de... Pouf, pouf. Vois-tu? Ça me prend pas 5 minutes pour débrancher tout ça, quoi. Mais bien évidemment que je veux que mon clavier fonctionne. Le truc, c'est que mon clavier, rappelle-toi, mon clavier sur mon PC portable, et il est bien. C'est un clavier, quoi, normal. Mais bon, les lettres rouges sur du noir, ça ne marche absolument pas. Tu ne vois rien. Et puis, je fais pas dactylo, donc... Enfin bref.
Sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
Et sinon, Dreamfall, oui, oui, du coup, on repart sur Dreamfall. Ouais.
I'll keep it simple.
Faisons simple, à l'endroit au but, moi c'est ce que je ferais.
Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything?
Non, non,
I'll keep it simple.
je vais aller droit au but.
I'm Zoe. I need your help.
Our help? With what?
I didn't know who else to ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And of Nexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Bibliothécaire.
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow, honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan. Rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So... where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or...
Elle est morte.
Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
New what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakeem, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
Liko's wondering, now that Kian's gone, if we should maybe... Oh. Oh. Hello. You can
I'll speak with Liko Enu. With Kian gone, we need to change our plans.
Kian? Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I am seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ula. Someone, a Venar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Whoa, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Venar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't. I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Venar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, il manque de personnages. April Ryan. Tu veux qu'on baise? Ah non, c'est pas mieux. April Ryan est née dans notre monde. En 2191, à l'âge de 18 ans, elle a découvert qu'elle était une franchisseuse, donc comme moi, donc une rêveuse quoi. Une personne capable d'ouvrir des portails entre les mondes jumeaux de la science et de la magie. Après a voyagé depuis Stark, le monde de la science, vers Arcadia, le monde de la magie. Là-bas, elle a appris qu'une grave menace pesait sur l'équilibre entre les mondes jumeaux. Pendant qu'il s'agissait là de son destin, elle s'est lancée dans une longue aventure pour sauver l'équilibre accompagnée par son meilleur ami Crow. Après ces événements, après les Crows ont passé plusieurs années à voyager dans les terres du Nord avant que les événements ne les séparent. Après l'invasion des terres du Nord par les Azadi, April a rejoint la résistance, ne tardant pas à en devenir la meneuse. C'est à cette époque qu'April a rencontré Zoé. Zoé a aidé April à reprendre confiance en son humanité et en elle-même. Mais Zoé n'a pas réussi à sauver la vie d'April. April a été tué par les soldats Azadi au cours d'un raid sur leur base secrète de Myria, la cité des marais. Kian Alvanet, ayant révélé, sans le savoir, la location de la base aux Azadi. Ouais, parce que oui, pour rappel, du coup, il y a eu un raid et qu'en fin de compte, c'est les Azadi qui l'ont suivi enfin, voilà. Et du coup, enfin, ils ont fait le raid, quoi. Lui, il était pas, en fait, au courant. Et du coup, il était accusé à tort. Complètement. Du coup, en fait, c'est un gros coup monté, quoi. Bouc émissaire total. Ce corps a été brûlé au cours d'une cérémonie funéraire myriane traditionnelle. Mais sa présence se fait toujours ressortir parmi les rebelles. Ok. Ça me fait délirer, nous. Oh là, putain, ça. Je vous jure, le jeu codé avec le cul sur la spéculation de lumière, c'est n'importe quoi. Je déteste ça.
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known.
I understand. You have to be cautious.
There's much I'd like to ask you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plain stands straight and tall once more.
Oh, parle Yoda. Ah, attendez une petite seconde. Excusez-moi. Voilà, tac, 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 tac. Je passais juste... Voilà. Je voulais juste faire ça. Parce que j'étais en train d'installer tous mes nouveaux jeux sur la PS4. Et du coup, le dernier vient de finir s'installer. Oh, excusez-moi. J'ai un coup de barre. Bon, bah, enfin bref, on s'en fout. Rebel. I'm a
They're
rebel.
not ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
La bibliothèque. Ouais, bah c'est un PNJ quoi. Toujours très occupé à rien foutre.
You knew April. You were there when she died. Shepard told me. I wanted to know what you saw.
I saw April and Kian talking. Then the Asadi soldiers arrived and April was stabbed with a spear. She fell into the water. Kian was arrested. He was obviously distraught. I tried to save her, but I was too late.
Against the entire Azadi army, there wasn't much you could do.
You two were friends.
For a time, we were more than friends. We were good friends.
What?
He was a
Attends, il était avec la cheftaine des rebelles, le Lico. Coquin. Ah du coup j'aurais pas du coup appris ça si j'avais laissé Lico venir avec Jean Michel Magique.
best and bravest woman I ever knew. I respected her. I loved her.
It can't hurt. Shepard said to ask around, and this guy looks sort of purplish. Maybe there's a connection.
Il tape dans tous les râteliers. Il est sur les enfants tout juste majeurs, lui. Quoi? On va essayer de lui demander s'il connaît les montagnes
Have you heard
pourpres.
of the Purple Mountains?
I have not. I don't know the Northlands. And I have no inclination to know it any better than I do.
Ok.
When this war is over, I'm going back to our homelands. My people need me.
Est-ce que
He's
tu...
a magical. Magicals must know something about other magicals, right? Is that racist? Do you know anything about the Ula?
What are they?
A magical people. They live in the Purple Mountains.
Outside the Southlands and Azadir. I haven't seen much of this world. I don't know the Ular.
It can't hurt to ask. Does the name Abnaxis mean anything to you?
No.
Il sert à rien. Ce Lico ne sert à rien. Elle avait pas dans la vingtaine. 21 ans. 21 ans. Bah, ça va, quoi.
Maybe he'll warm up a little if I ask him a personal question. Where is home for you?
The continent you know as Azadir, my people's ancestral home. We call it Antiqua Aba, land of the setting sun. We are the Dole Antiqua, and we were there first. When our enemy's been sent scurrying from this place, we're taking the war home.
Well, good luck.
Ouais, c'est trop avatar le mec en fait. Mais vraiment. Hein.
I don't think he's in the mood for conversation. I'm going to keep looking around.
You go ahead.
C'est trop avatar.
They add color to the place, if nothing else.
Chez nous c'est majeur, mais dans certains pays ça ne l'est pas. 21 ans 21 ans c'est majeur. Dans tous les pays du monde, non?
One night in a cell was plenty. I have no wish for a repeat visit.
En Amérique, je crois que... Enfin, pour l'alcool, c'est 21 ans. Le minimum, il me semble. Par contre, ils ont le permis à 16 ans. Ce qui est complètement débile, je trouve. Lui. Putain, ça m'a fait peur. Connard. Ouais, c'est à 21 ans la majorité aux US. Ouais. Enfin bref. Pourquoi l'équilibre a été modifié? J'ai juste...
I was just. I mean, I'm not. Are you supposed to be walking around on your own?
He looks guilty. What's going on here? Is this your room?
Well, we don't. You know, we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Keen's gone. I was just looking for. It's Zoe, is it not? I'm Jakai, Benrima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Benrime? I noticed the journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only
Ah ouais, il était en train de fouiller.
Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Je savais pas, moi je l'ai vu le mec, je suis rentré, j'aurais peut-être dû... Merde. C'est un traître. J'ai peur. Il y a un traître. Je vais aller voir Shepard vite fait. La table ronde.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant.
Maybe someone in the Enclave has the answers you're...
Ça me dit la même chose. Alors je peux pas... C'est un peu con ça du coup, parce que je peux pas lui dire que l'autre con était en train de fouiller dans les affaires de Kian. C'est par où la bibliothèque? Par là.
So many books. Which makes sense, given... I hope Enu finds a clue in one of these books.
Et nous, elle est là-bas.
Naxos, Purple Mountains, Ular, Ula. Nope, nothing, no.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur. I don't think that'd be kosher.
On abscesses. Ooh, nope, that's a different type of ab.
I have to resist this intense
turtle
desire to
mountains.
stroke her yellow fur.
Petrified remnants of 3 titan
C'est vraiment une
turtles that
cochonne la Zoé. Hein.
And there must be something in one of these books that will help you find what you're looking for. I'm gonna keep looking until I find it. Orlewal.
Part of me wishes I had time to stay here and read and learn more about this strange
No
world.
Ular anywhere.
So many books. Which makes sense, given that this used to be a library.
Bonjour, on voit
I
rien.
hope Enu finds a clue in one of these books. Part of me wishes I had time to stay here and read and
Come
so
on,
many
library.
books.
Show me what you're made
Which
of.
makes sense,
Knowledge.
given that this used to be
All
a
the
library.
knowledge. Naxos, Purple Mountains, Ular, Ula. Give me a little more time. I'm still searching. I'm sure I'll find something useful. Eventually.
Enu's really weird and very sweet, and I like her a lot.
Bon. Je trouve quelqu'un d'autre à qui parler. Les lambda, ça sert à rien. Toi, t'es en train de fouiller, toi.
They kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it. One night in a cell was plenty. I have no wish for a repeat visit. One night in a cell was plenty. I have no wish for a repeat visit.
Ça, alors là, je suis... Personne connaît les montagnes pourpres. Ah, Croc!
I'm so sorry, Crow.
Je l'ai même pas vu.
I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I just can't... I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know? I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, you know, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good, good, good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good, good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally
Truc
understand.
d'oiseau.
I'll find you in the city.
Enfin, va aller en ville, ouais. Ah bah voilà, fallait juste débloquer ce script du coup. Il était en train de fouiller le salaud. C'est bien fouiller lui-même. J'avoue, je suis un connard. Pourquoi go report? Et toujours là. Shepard va me dire exactement la même chose. Je vais juste aller à la bibliothèque.
Ah, books, please don't fail me now. I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
Méchante bibliothèque. Tu peux peut-être le signaler maintenant. Ah, le chef. Ah oui, ouais, après le script, ouais.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. This is where I try to connect and make friends. There must be something here. This is where I try to connect. You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that.
Putain, mais.
Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
We just broke up. In incredibly bad timing. It's been a difficult few months. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. On top of all that, I started flirting with my therapist, and now I don't even know if I should have tried. Oh, Jesus.
Roman!
It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question.
Tu te dénonces toi-même pour avoir fouillé. Comme ça, Crow avait raison d'avoir peur pour ta tête.
Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too...
Tiens, bah justement.
What do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
There must be something here. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Jacky essaie de dissimuler ça. Jacky, on va l'appeler.
I'm on a deadline. I should just cut this short.
Ah, c'est marrant, hein, comme les, comment dire, sur un pyjama, comme les, comme ça a une influence et tout.
I guess
ce que
I'll
je
have
fais.
to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. That's... I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Sorry about that. Disregard him. Not important. There must be something in this library. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep digging until I find something.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur. I don't think that'd be kosher.
Sorry I couldn't help you. I'll keep looking, but I think I've read every book in here at least 8 times.
Connaît Abnaxus, Bob l'aveugle. Mais attends, c'était, il l'avait pas appelé Bob le pu aveugle.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Straight Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing, except for, you know, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. It makes less and less sense the more I think about it.
C'est la première chose que je me suis dit. Donc, je suis obligé.
What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head, like.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential.
Ah, il était pas aveugle physiquement. D'accord.
I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, Pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Voilà.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here, so the place don't crumble to pieces.
Logic stick.
Shepard's busy with the strategeering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how.
De la stratégie stick.
Nico makes a fine job of being contrary. And
Kian
Enu keeps everyone
décide
square.
qu'ils zigouillent.
I mean, when she's not shooting
énorme.
Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me?
Comme je l'avais dit précédemment, les rebelles sont vraiment pas nombreux. Hein. Ouais, on est 5 à tout casser. Hein.
I make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Mercuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transformation. How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currents, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Mercuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
It's a long shot, but didn't he just mention Abnaxus?
Bah ouais, on va direct lui
Or was
parler
that my
d'Abnaxus.
Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus. Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe...
Abnaxus, pour rappel, enfin, je crois que c'est bien le gros qu'on a vu dans nos rêves, là, le gros dégueulasse, qui m'a présenté le...
Quoi?
Bah rien. Il y a la caméra.
Hein?
Il y avait la caméra.
Menteur.
On a vu que tu te grattais le bidou.
Menteur.
Ouais, c'était lui, ouais, donc on est d'accord.
was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Had Naxos turning up in visions. That's exactly
C'est de
the
mettre ta
sort
cam
of
quand
fellow
tu
we
joues à un
want.
jeu d'horreur. Et puis je suis pas aveugle.
T'as pas besoin de toucher l'écran.
Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home. Said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
Voilà, nickel. Oui, Zoé vient de le dire. Oui, donc,
Choisis un bras. Celui-là?
Ouais,
Sûr?
ouais. De quoi? Pourquoi? Non, mais tu me fais pas des ramen, hein?
Hein?
C'est pour toi?
Ouais.
Ouais.
it's a long... Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Il est witty.
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry, purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
Je vais demander la clé.
And where there's a key... You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the Abode back then. Abnaxus's Abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key... Can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron. Worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus-pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind, and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that...
C'est bien, on va en apprendre plus là-bas du coup. Je pense que ça doit être la tour... Ça doit être la tour. À mon avis. La tour qu'on n'a jamais pu rentrer... Ce drap. Mais il n'y a pas de vent! Il n'y a pas de vent, le drap se met déconner littéralement. Oui. Alors attends. Putain, j'ai peur que... Ike, je sais plus.
Shepard said to ready a boat for you. It's downstairs in the cove.
Je vais essayer de voir s'il est toujours là-bas. J'accueille, putain. Ouais, il me dit rien. C'est un putain, c'est sûr et certain, c'est un putain de traître. Enfin, en tout cas, elle essaie de cacher quelque chose. Le pain jaquet. Oh, joli.
You spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
Il trahit les gentils pour sauver sa tante. What? Qu'est-ce qu'il dit, Tourienne? L'écho, tu viens avec moi? Je vais demander à l'écho s'il veut venir avec moi. Sait-on jamais.
Head down the stairs and you'll find the harbor.
Bon, ok.
There's a boat waiting for you.
Il veut pas bouger son cul. Sa tante est enfermée, il a dit non. Ah, je m'en souviens plus. Je crois que j'ai pas trop suivi ce qu'il avait dit, Jacquet.
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
Ok. Go.
Vous êtes chiant de rien bouffer là. Allez.
Bah si, j'ai essayé de parler. J'ai essayé de lui parler. T'as bien vu, il me dit rien d'autre que d'aller en ville.
I feel less alone with that silly bird around.
Ah, là voilà.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do.
You're back.
Still,
And
a
your
useless
head's still
sidekick
on.
is better than...
Mais non. Ne te parle pas à toi-même pendant que quelqu'un que te parle.
Did you swim?
I'm not swim. No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxis.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me. I really wish you had...
Ah, je reviens. Je vais aller chercher un truc à boire.
Salut, je cuisine comme une merde. Oh, ça me saoule. C'est marrant, ça sent la pisse. Dedans. Oh, ça me... Ouais, toi?
Ça va?
Je vais voir si tu veux ça. Attends. Doudou, tu peux check les pattes, s'il te plaît?
Je sais pas comment tu fais faire.
Bah, les doubles.
Ah,
Les mêmes.
cool, ouais, bah ouais.
Et une nappe.
Ah bah ouais, aussi, ouais. On pourra la mettre...
Laisse qu'ils se mettent tranquille, toi.
Regarde, viens voir côté.
Voilà. Griman. Non, c'est... T'es vraiment un gros con.
C'est quoi?
Bon, des trucs chinois.
Oh, je suis classe.
Mais je suis pas trop au truc chinois. T'aimes bien, toi, Doudou?
Ouais, c'est classe.
On va rouler le pont, alors. Ça, si tu le prenais pas, ça allait à la poubelle.
J'aime bien la statue. Merci, c'est très gentil.
Bah oui, c'est très gentil, merci beaucoup. Ah, t'as surélevé ta télé? Ah oui, ça fait un moment. On a mis le micro-ondes en dessous. Je rigole trop. Mais oui. Bah oui, on a un micro-ondes, on sait pas quoi en foutre, donc... Bah maintenant, il est utile.
Mais t'as encore besoin du feu là?
Non, j'en ai plus besoin. Hein? D'accord. Tu payes? Oh, t'es chiant d'être dans la cuisine à chaque fois que j'ai besoin. Oh, le chiant. Oh, le chiant. Oh, le chiant. Oh, c'est dur. Oh, il fait sombre. Hein. Oh, mais j'ai... Il fait chaud chez nous. Oh, t'as vu où est-ce qu'elle est, la crotte?
Ah oui, je sais.
Ouh, la crotte. Elle a fait des capables.
Aïe, aïe.
Pourtant, je me lève tôt, hein. Là, j'avais vraiment faim.
Alors,
So do I, Crow.
On a un peu de lait.
Hey,
Non, rien.
are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
ok.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
J'ai fait tout. Aussi.
Mais
Bah oui, je regardais, c'est mon choix.
Bah.
Je pense que tu vas pas les manger tout de suite.
bon.
Je pense que c'est un peu chaud, hein. C'est pour ça que je l'ai pouillé un peu. Bah allez. Oui.
Pas trop comprendre.
How's business?
Ouais.
Pretty good. I mean, reaping's a great time for me. Plenty of customers.
Moi, j'attends que le sait que
On parle de la cité, donc ouais, voilà la petite tour.
il y a trop de fromage. C'est une riche, toi.
Je suis absolument dans cette tour.
I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing their
How's your memory
Ah bah le
coming
revoilà.
along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no, not much. It was winter.
Une, deux, Madame Griman.
Faut que je te file les thunes au fait.
Ouais, quand tu les auras.
Griman,
Griezmann.
l'homme gris.
Hein?
L'homme gris.
Non, il est pas gris, il est tout blanc et tout blond. Non, mais passe tout. Non, mais enfin, oh là. Ouais, c'était très nul. Hein.
Oui, c'était très nul.
mauvais.
C'est juste pour le faire chier.
Ah, ça va marcher. À toutes. Bon appétit. Hein. Merci.
True. Winter changes everything. What with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain. So what can you expect?
Le pauvre.
What's going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxis's abode? Great. That's great.
So this is it. abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh. So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
Je suis entièrement d'accord avec lui.
Disturbing.
I know, I'm dark.
Je sais, je suis
I'm really
ténébreux.
not in the mood for killing today, or any day.
C'est pas trop d'humeur à tuer aujourd'hui.
Good bird.
I got nothing. I mean, aside from murdering, but you seem to be so against that all of a sudden.
Alors on va essayer d'aller leur parler.
T'as rencontré Jean Pédé-Magie?
Comment?
Est-ce que tu vas rencontrer Jean Pédé-Magie?
Non.
En fait, depuis que t'es arrivé dans ce monde-là, il s'est rien passé.
Si. Si, bah tu verras.
Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by... a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so.
Ouais, c'est comme ça, on pourra peut-être l'amadouer pour qu'il se barre.
He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game. Let's see if it's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris, Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Marcurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris, Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
Sale con!
He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how genuine it is. He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game is. You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male?
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman.
Ah, misogyne en plus. Je le déteste.
Properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be, yes. Yes.
He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how genuine it is. I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish...
Petit aparté, le mec à gauche a vachement d'endurance. Hein. Parce que depuis tout à l'heure il frappe avec sa hache, je peux vous dire que frapper avec une hache, pendant tout ce temps, avec cette ardeur, il en faut. Il en faut.
Dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future, and you can't spell future without owner Hilaris.
Bon, bah on a trouvé un deuxième Hitler. Après hier, le Hitler dans Red Dead Redemption 2, on a trouvé le Hitler de Dreamfall Chapter.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxis's abode. Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
I've had enough. Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity. Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Se débarrasser de...
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified homicide.
Je suis la bite.
Ah, s'il était pas entouré par les cons. On va peut-être demander conseil au corbeau du coup, vu que je lui ai parlé. Il peut peut-être faire diversion, ou je sais pas. Ah, il peut faire diversion.
We could go get filthy drunk.
On
Forget about
peut...
this whole saving the world business and enjoy the festival of reaping like everyone else in this town.
Is that the best you can do? Oh, I'd take the axe myself, but I'm just moisturising my hands. This dry air.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Alors pourquoi la paille, je ne sais pas. Ça servait strictement à rien. Charrette. Citrouille. Charrette.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Pas strictement rien. Faut que je trouve un moyen de les... Moyen de moyenner quelque chose. Je t'ai parlé d'hydratation.
Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Je le fasse voler ailleurs.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Peut-être que si je vole sur lui.
A talking
Geronimo!
bird. Filthy magic. Damnation, where did it go?
Ah, attends. Du coup, il s'est retourné maintenant. Vole vers les citrouilles.
Just to annoy me because it's working.
Alors, il lance quelque chose. Peut-être que sur les charrettes, ce serait peut-être mieux.
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Ok, on a fait tomber quelque chose. Nickel. Ah, il le ramasse.
Thank the gods of feathers, you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a
Donc
thing
on peut
you
faire
do.
tomber un tonneau. On peut faire tomber un tonneau. La citrouille ne change rien.
What job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? They should provide us with a few of their explosive sticks so that we can take matters into our
After
own
talking
hands
to Mr.
and
Hillis, I want
eradicate
nothing more than
sorcerer's
to
plague.
administer a solid beating.
That god's
But I
damn
think I'll leave
talking
that for
bird.
next time.
Magical aberration. If I get my hands on a filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play
L'oiseau.
this nice and cool, Zoe. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Where?
Je viens de le voir.
Go look
Charrette.
for that goddamn bird over there.
Oh putain. Je vais pouvoir assommer un mec.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Ah, comme ça, il va, hop là, assommer le mec. Bim.
Soft-headed fool.
Super.
We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow. You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know, I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Ah, te mets pas déprimé. Bon, du coup, c'est bon, on a dégagé la voie. Ils se sont barrés. Parfait. Nickel. Ah, depuis le temps que je veux entrer dans cette foutue tour, ça fait du bien.
This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them. Abnaxus was a very well-read man, thing.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est un livre, ça? Un livre rond. Sympa.
Oh, that's interesting.
Someone's here. I can't let...
J'ai pas le temps.
Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Zoe Castillo.
You're the last person I expected to find here.
J'ai pas eu le temps. Qui c'est que c'est qui ce mec? Brian Westhouse vit à Arcadia depuis des décennies, mais il est né à Boston en 1902. En 1934, Westhouse a tenté de franchir la fracture qui sépare les mondes de Stark et d'Arcadia. Mais quelque chose ne s'est pas passé comme prévu. Il est resté coincé pour reprendre ses propres mots, entre les mondes, pendant un certain temps. Lorsqu'il est enfin apparu à Arcadia, des centaines d'années s'étaient écoulées. Comprenant qu'il ne pourrait sans doute jamais revenir dans son propre monde, il s'est mis à explorer ces nouvelles terres. Westhouse a rencontré et conseillé April Ryan lors de son premier passage à Arcadia, et, 10 ans plus tard, il a également croisé Zoe Castillo lors de sa première visite. Il a aidé les deux femmes à comprendre les règles de ce monde magique, et leur a prêté assistance au cours de leurs aventures. Voyageur invétéré, Westhouse a passé le plus clair de sa vie à explorer des mondes. Il s'est rendu aux quatre coins d'Arcadia, y compris à l'intérieur de l'Empire Azadi, endroit que bien peu d'habitants des terres du Nord ont pu visiter, et la plupart d'entre eux n'en sont jamais revenus. Westhouse a été vu pour la dernière fois dans la cité du peuple obscur il y a un an.
I remember him from my last visit to Marcuria. He's right. This is a very odd coincidence. He's right. This is a very... I wasn't expecting to find myself here. Or you.
I've been curious about this house for years. I kept an eye on it. Just in case something... I just never thought it'd be you. That's an odd coincidence, to say the least. Still, fate does tend to weave the same threads together. Again and again. So what brings you back to Mercuria, Miss Castillo? And to this place of all places? How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet.
Ouais, complètement. Je suis pas sûr de vouloir tout lui révéler.
I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxus himself vanished a decade ago.
It's not that I don't trust him, but...
Est-ce qu'on lui fait confiance ou quoi?
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. It's not... I was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
It killed the cat?
What? No. Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow was.
Parce que lui, personnellement, comment est-ce qu'il est rentré là-dedans?
Trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Ah putain, j'aurais dû prendre le livre. Fuck. J'aurais dû prendre le putain de livre, merde.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Attends. Je peux interagir. Ah, note. On va la prendre direct. On va tout de suite l'examiner.
Looks like a handwritten note. It's another one of Abnaxus's notes. Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
This is fascinating.
Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them.
Des livres, des livres, des livres. Bon, j'ai trouvé une note. Encore une note. Qu'il va falloir que je combine sans doute. Hein. Enfin, je retrouve plusieurs. Tiens, il y en a une là. Hop là.
What does this mean?
Je peux pas les combiner. Ils sont peut-être un ordre précis. Je sais pas. Peut-être les... On va lui parler.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
Bah écoute, j'ai trouvé des notes.
Here's another note.
On the matter of the kin and the approaching war of the balance. By Jove, this is the information we've been looking for. I can't believe it was right here all this time.
J'étais sous ton nez.
Valuable, Zoe. I'm in your debt.
J'en ai une autre.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Et celle-ci.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one. Abnaxus left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here.
Abnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing.
Tiens, une autre note. Attends.
Notes. Notes everywhere.
I was wrong about that part. But at least now I know.
Je vais lui donner de suite.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream. It's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book.
Putain, cette phrase complètement longue, il aurait juste pu me dire oui.
The chapter in question speaks
oh, il y a quelque chose qui est tombé.
Ular. They are said to be wardens of the dreaming one, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yeti left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages. This note fell out from the pages of...
Non, je voulais pas.
Soulless stone.
I'm not sure. The Soul Stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any Soul Stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Abnaxus means old Roper Clax. April told me his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this Soul Stone is important. If you see anything that looks relevant, let me know. I can probably decipher it for you.
On va voir s'il n'y a pas d'autres notes.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Perso, je vois pas. Si jamais vous en voyez une, n'hésitez pas.
I can't wait to tell them.
Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them. Abnaxus was a very well-read man, thing.
I knew it! I knew it!
Il y a des parchemins en dessous, mais...
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Je vois rien d'autre, moi, personnellement. On a appris pas mal.
I'll need to write all of this down before I forget it.
Est-ce qu'il n'y aura pas une note planquée, genre au-dessus d'une étagère ou quoi? Derrière un paquet de livres.
Musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Of the balance. Finally, something concrete.
I'm sure Abnaxus won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
I can't wait to tell them.
Quand vous le désirez, allez en ville pour trouver repère machin truc. Examinez la carte.
Let's see.
Hey, coucou Red Fury.
Just like the book said.
Comment ça va, coquin?
This shows the way to the Purple Mountains.
I knew it. I knew it.
There. Cloud Peak, just like the book said. This is it. This shows the way to the Purple Mountains.
On va faire des courses rapido. On revient dans 1-2 heures environ. Si encore en live, tchou. Ouais, bonne course, mes michous et toriennes. Les bijoux, à plouche. Ah, si je suis pas en live sur... je continuerai sur mon Red Dead ou alors je commencerai peut-être un autre jeu, je sais pas. On verra, mais je serai sûrement sur Red Dead à mon avis. À moins que ma pieuse va faire du Spyro. Ce serait cool qu'elle stream du Spyro. Ça me fera plaisir.
Mr. Westhouse, Brian. He seems very enthusiastic and friendly. Probably. I have a hard time reading him, to be honest.
Are you still searching? I'm sure Obnoxious left notes all over the place.
Des notes à droite et à gauche, bah écoute, j'ai tout trouvé. Donc on va aller retrouver du coup.
I should get going. Should we?
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnoxious isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
Merde. Il m'a aidé. Il a aidé précédemment April et moi. Ça a pas l'air d'être un connard. Mais je pense qu'à mon avis, il doit aussi chercher un moyen. Donc j'ai peur en fait qu'il pique le livre là. J'ai peur qu'il pique le livre. Ah. Ah là 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 là. On verra bien de toute façon.
It doesn't look like Brian's going to do any damage to the place. He's respectful and curious. It couldn't hurt to let him stay. He might have the best of intentions, but I made a promise to blind Bob. I'd feel awful if anything happened to Obnoxious's abode.
Ça, j'ai fait une promesse à Bob.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can let you stay in here.
I'm not sure I need your permission.
Only
joking. I understand. I'll take my leave now, Miss Castillo. I certainly hope we'll see each other again soon.
Et puis je sais pas, il me paraît bizarre. Bizarrement gentil. Il m'a aidé et tout, mais promesse, donc on va voir ce Roper Flanks, je sais pas trop quoi.
Didn't you say something about a wizard and a puppet show?
No.
No, you did. You said something about a show in the square.
I did not.
Crow.
Oh, right. Roper Clax's Fingerlings. Man, that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
Trouver les douarionnettes. M'a fait peur la créature là. Mais alors gros, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi tu t'arrêtes subitement comme ça?
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not sure what he can do. Still, a useless sidekick is better than no sidekick. I'm not saying he's useless.
Ah bah c'est là. Ok. Et derrière... Hey you!
If you seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today. Only...
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
Talk, hmm? Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
Ah, voilà, une nouvelle entrée de personnage. Roper Clax. Roper Clax était un sorcier maléfique autoproclamé et un sombre alchimiste qui vivait dans un château volant au nord de Riverwood. Au cours de son long voyage à travers Arcadia pour sauver l'équilibre, April Ryan a dû affronter Clax afin qu'il libère le vent, qu'il avait capturé. Pour le vaincre, elle a enfermé Clax dans une calculatrice. What the fuck, ok? On est d'accord, je crois. Après avoir réussi à sortir de sa prison mathématique, Clax a affirmé être devenu un homme repenti, abandonnant la magie noire derrière lui et devenant un auteur à succès, un fabricant de potions et un homme de spectacle. Il jure également de ne pas en vouloir à April. Selon son autobiographie, Clax a été 3 années d'affilée champion de marelle de son quartier quand il était enfant. Super, c'est génial. Il a fait ses études à l'Académie d'Alchimie, où il était membre du club de Morpion. Il a obtenu son diplôme de justesse. Ses passions secrètes sont l'orthographe et la cuisine. Il ne semble pas être du style à dissimuler de sombres machinations. Absolument pas.
It's an odd name for a children's puppet show. This has to be the right man. You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign, for one.
No, the wizard part. Who told you? I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
But you were a wizard once.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery, not anymore. You should really read my highly acclaimed and best-selling memoir, A Farewell to My Wizarding Ways. It's a thrilling story of redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright, of course.
It's an odd name. The Fingerlings.
Ah, my beloved finger puppets, beloved by all children and critics alike. Gilbert Grotton of the Daily Mercurian called my show simply astonishing and wrote that it was quite impossible to look away. I couldn't believe my eyes and like a slow-motion cart wreck. You see, the Fingerlings represent a revolution in finger puppeteering, or as I call it, fingering, trademark.
Oh mon dieu! Oh mon dieu! J'appelle ça le doigtage. Spectacle pour enfants, s'il vous plaît. Wouh! Pédophilie. C'est mortel!
Patent pending. Those women in particular are quite...
Les femmes apprécient ça tout particulièrement. Gosh! Non!
Static about it. Stay for the show. I guarantee a good time.
Oh, trop bon. Trop bon.
Didn't he and April have some sort of confrontation? Do you remember April Ryan?
April Ryan? Oh, yes, of course, absolutely, certainly, naturally. The bitch... the brave young woman who came to my castle and stole it. And helped me put my sorceress past behind me. How could I possibly forget?
Oh, il a toujours une rancune, hein.
I might as well get right to it, seeing as his show is about to begin. Do you recall owning a soul stone?
A soul stone? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be?
That
Was a long time ago. In another life. I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it, that bitch. Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
Oula, schizo.
The Wicked Witch of the North, as these simpletons call her. As if they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a... Like I said, that's in the past, and I've left it all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theater. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss. The show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure, absolutely.
Ah, j'aurais dû continuer sur April. Mince. Ah, je suis dégoûté.
Yes, here we go.
Marda.
This is gonna be so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and... well, humans. And you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch, just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of... The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Rupert Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go Fingerlings!
My beloved Fingerlings! Handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials, these lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course, to admire my finely crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous winch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle. This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and Sometimes he would do silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy. She used her dark sorcery to steal all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before a benevolent wandering god arrived to free him from his prison. The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult finger rings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey! Hey! Hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
Ah bah il s'est fait embarquer.
I cannot believe that they arrested him. What a travesty.
Attends, avant de parler à Gros. Ok. Y a rien derrière.
I didn't see that coming.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing. We just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily. Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan, or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
Oh yeah!
You pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Mercuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me. Mush, Daisy! Mush!
Whoa, whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
Excellent. Bon, par contre, il s'est fait passer... Le corbeau s'est fait passer pour un postiche. J'aurais bien aimé voir la scène. Putain, ça coûte ce chargement. Ça, c'était pour dire, hop là, on passe avec Jean-Michel Magique. Chapitre 10. Ah bah oui.
Oh! Well, fuck. Oh, I mean, that hurt.
Never trust an Elguan. Cowardly cows.
Oh, something must have spooked it. What do we do now?
This place looks familiar. I think we're close. In fact, I think we're...
Leave! Go, or I'll call the others!
Whoa, hey there, I'm friendly and unarmed.
You're human. You can't be
Je croyais que l'autre là, c'était la dernière de cette race. C'était une menteuse alors?
Bird? Crowbird?
Hello. Hey, you're that fretful furry thing we met the first time we came through here. Ben... Franklin.
Ben Bandu. This isn't the same human who accompanied you last time.
This is my new human. She's mostly harmless. Say hello, Zoe. Don't be rude.
Alors, Ben Bandu. Il y a 10 ans, Ben Bandu, Arjun Banda, voilà, j'essaie de chercher, une espèce parfois appelée les hommes taupes par les humains, a rencontré April Ryan alors qu'elle traversait Riverwood. April a aidé à libérer le frère de Ben, qui était retenu prisonnier, par l'horrible Gribbler, une terrifiante sorcière de la forêt au service d'une force maléfique bien plus grande encore. Cet acte de bonté altruiste a permis à April d'obtenir une place d'honneur au sein de la tribu des Banda. Ben Bandu se sent toujours redevable envers April et il espère trouver un moyen de rembourser sa dette.
We don't have time to chat with the locals. We're on a mission. I guess... Hello? Hello?
Hello. Are you the new Bandu Mbata?
Bamboo... what? No, I have no idea. I'm Zoe.
You're a dreamer.
So they keep saying. I'm not very good at it. How did you know?
We live close to the dreaming here. Her dreams surround us. The Yaga.
That's it! That's the one we're looking for, right, Zoe? The Yaga!
You're looking for the Yaga? On purpose? Are you mad?
Oh, I'm not. Her, I'm not so sure about.
You know the Yaga?
She lives in this forest. We do not speak her name. She's mean.
We'll save time if we ask the Ewok to show us the way to the Yaga.
L'Ewok.
We need to find her right now, but we can't bring Furball with us. Teddy Bear probably knows more about the Yaga. Who is she?
The Yaga? She's old. Really old. She's been around since long before my people came to this forest. Once, she had many servants. Witches, warlocks, evil ones. Like in the stories told by the elders. But her servants are all gone now. So she woke up and crossed into our world. She doesn't belong here, but she's lonely. hungry.
Hungry. Great. Well, we still have to find her. She has the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone? I've heard of the Soul Stone. The Yaga took it from the fallen fortress of her warlock.
Warlock? Roper Clax worked for the Yaga?
They all did. The Gribbler, Clax, all the evil witches and warlocks of the Northlands. But they're gone now. Just like my people. April Ryan imprisoned the warlock and killed the witch. She saved us all. But then the Azadi came with sharp blades and metal tubes that spewed fire. They murdered most of us. Some fled east. I'm the only one left here now.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
One day, they'll come back. All the surviving Banda. Until then, I watch over their burrows. And I sing. For them. For all of us. This Soul Stone. It's important?
Very.
You'll use it to fight the Azadi?
That's part of it, yes.
I'll take you to the Yaga. Or as close as I dare go to her lair, anyway.
Great! I was expecting you to say no. And by expecting, I mean hoping.
Does the bird
C'est vraiment un
always
troll,
like
ce
that?
corbeau.
I'm afraid so. Lead the way, Ben.
Ok, bon. Il nous montre le chemin.
The Yaga's beyond the ridge. Once you cross that, you're in her realm.
You're not coming with?
Did you not hear me when I said she was hungry? No, I'm not coming with you. The walls of that place are thin, and she can smell my magic.
A wise decision, tiny man. Come on, Zoe, let's turn around and head back with Ben Ben. Maybe catch a fat squirrel and roast it for dinner?
This is what we came here for. If we don't get the Soul Stone...
Everyone dies, the world ends, no more Christmases, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sick of walking into one perilous scenario after the other. After we're done with this one, no more adventures. I swear to the feather gods of old.
You'll know you're there when you see the Gribbler's old house. She was the witch who lived here before. The Gribbler served the Yaga, and that's where she came through from the beyond.
Will you wait for us, Ben?
I'll wait until nightfall. But if you're not back by then...
We'll be back.
And I had such a craving for crispy squirrel.
Putain! Oh, fuck you!
I don't feel very welcome. I mean, this isn't just a bad sign. It's all the bad signs, all at once, like a grab bag of ill omens. There are plenty of stones lying about. Let's just pick one and pretend it's the Soul Stone. It's not like anyone would know what it's supposed to look like.
Connard! Oh, les saloperies! Et du coup, j'ai même pas du tout suivi ce qu'il disait, le pauvre corbeau.
It's a map of the Northlands showing the way to Cloud Peak, to the Purple Mountains.
Ok, la porte qui s'ouvre toute seule.
I'm glad I have Crow here. Regardless of how useless he may be at times, he's still company. I'll take company over no company anytime.
Oh, my tiny bird heart. I have a bad feeling about this, Zoe.
Go. Leave. Turn around. Don't come any further. She's here. She's dangerous.
D'accord, je m'en vais. Non, aventure. Oh, elle doit être vieille et toute ratatinée.
I know this smell. Dog's doo-doo, incense, and rotting flesh. Smells like witches, all right. Is it my imagination? Or is the light changing? Is it getting darker? Am I going blind? Help! Do you hear voices? I hear voices. I don't like disembodied voices. Disembodied voices are never a good sign.
Je suis entièrement d'accord avec toi. On voit pas grand chose, hein. Ça va encore, c'est pas si sombre que ça, mais... Ouais... Waouh. Waouh.
I feel strange. I felt this way before when I was in a coma. Inside story time. I must be on the border between waking and dreams.
The wicked witch is gone, but she is here now. She'll eat you up, like she ate all of us. She tricked us. She trapped us. She cooked us. She ate us. We're the children that never left. It's too late to save us. Save yourself. Go!
Weeds and vines, covering everything.
So what now? Do we just go up and knock on the door?
I don't see a doorbell.
No, this is neither the time nor place for levity.
Oh, I know. Is that where the Yaga lives? It looks like a house. I mean, a scary house, sure, but still just a house.
What bothers me?
What the fuck?
Who bothers the Yaga?
Okay, so maybe not just a house after all.
Quand je regarde, la fenêtre bouge. Ah non. Bouge tout de même, que je regarde pas. Faut que j'y parvienne. Je trouve comment y parvenir à la fenêtre. J'ai l'impression de pas pouvoir passer par où je veux. Bon. Peut-être parler au corbeau.
Aren't you gonna do something?
You have something that's not yours.
Leave, monkey.
Not until you give me the Soul Stone.
We do not know what you speak of.
Whoa. My whole body's tingling. I can change things. I can manipulate this dream. Cool. There are 3 minds in there. But which one's the Yaga? I can hear several voices, all of them angry. It's so loud, so strong. I can't keep listening. She's too strong.
Oh! Wow!
We are here at the end of things.
Ah!
I warned you.
Let me go, you bitch!
She's awake. We told you to go. Get away. Run as fast as you can. Don't look back. It's too late.
I told you leave.
I think I need to get through that. It's like it's an eye staring back at me.
Now I
Too late. Eaten up. One of us. Lost hope. Gone. Forever.
She's looking right at me. Stop this! I don't want to fight you. I just want to talk to you.
Ok, bon, j'ai fait complètement du truc hasardeux. Ça fonctionnait.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh.
Wait, the sky? Is this story time? But it's not like how I remember it. It looks older. It looks a lot older.
C'est très joli.
Aren't you a clever monkey? Hush, sister. Don't speak to it. Just let it lose itself in the dark. It'll weaken, and then we can eat it.
It'll probably taste honey sweet, like a newborn babe.
Do not underestimate this one, sisters. There's something different about it.
Hello?
Pas juste pose que quand je vais à gauche. Peut-être juste que je tourne. Attends. Si, ça me fait avancer. On a l'impression que je marche pas en fait. Que je reste sur place.
Maybe not so clever after all.
We're hungry. We need to eat. Not long now. You must be tired, monkey. Your eyes grow heavy. Sleep. We'll watch over you.
Show yourselves.
Is it not asleep yet? Lie down and shut your eyes, monkey. Let us feed.
That's not going to happen.
It answers back, like a thing with a mind of its own. A very clever monkey.
This one has spirit and something else, something powerful.
It's a map of the Northlands showing the way to Cloud Peak, to the Purple Mountains. It's a map of the Northlands showing the way to Cloud Peak, to the Purple Mountains.
Et si je m'éloignais? Ça n'a pas l'air de faire grand-chose. Surtout que j'ai l'impression de faire du surplace. Alors c'est à peu près horrible. Et les taches noires parfois. Je me demande si ça n'a pas un rapport. Alors je pense pas. J'ai l'impression que dès que je me rapproche, ça change. Ah. Putain, m'a fait flipper.
And you're the Wicker Witch of the
Now,
North.
there's no need for insults. We are...
The Yaga.
No monkey has ever been here before. We're curious about you.
We?
The sisters. Bayeb, Ayaga.
Bayeb, Ayah, Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Older than time, older than memory, old as darkness. Always three. Not always, sister. In the beginning, the Yaga was one, and then everything unraveled. Light came, worlds were born, monkeys bred, and became legion. And the one became 3. You are from across the divide. From a world ruled by machines.
That's right.
But not really here at all. Dreaming.
Apparently so.
We thought there was only one dreamer.
You were mistaken.
Something made you. That's interesting. We didn't see this coming. We do so love surprises. What do you want from us, monkey?
The Soul Stone. You stole it.
Lux stole it first. Only fair that we stole it back. What do you want with it?
To bring it back where it belongs. To cure Lux. Lux is the
first dreamer. We know, oh we know. You cannot teach us things, monkey. We were there in the darkness, in the time, before all this terrible brightness, before you monkeys spoiled it. We had the Soul Stone then. It fed us and made us strong, but Lux took it so that Lux could dream. We were there when Lux dreamed the first dream and the stars were born and everything came apart. If we give you the stone, we fade from memory. We will be forgotten. It's all that anchors us when there's no one left to worship and fear us.
But they do worship you, don't they? In the city, they've built effigies to the Wicker Witch.
The Wicker Witch!
A bedtime story, a spineless fairy tale for nestlings. No one truly fears the Yaga anymore. Our power is diminished.
I don't know. People need darkness. They need to be frightened. In my world, scary is popular. There are films, games, haunted houses.
Playthings. We are less than we were. We remember feeding, our stomachs bloated with flesh and fear.
Well, things change. That's how it goes.
Maybe, instead of giving you the Soul Stone, we eat you up. All your delicious memories, all your dreaming powers. Your soul will keep us warm and sated.
How's that gonna help anyone?
Help? What makes you think we'll help? We owe the universe nothing, monkey. We owe Lux nothing. Why should we care if the dream ends? Perhaps, if you give us a little morsel, a taste of you, what can you offer us?
Offer?
A sin, a secret, something dark, something you keep deep inside and fear to reveal.
Les saucisses!
I knew Reza wouldn't like the sausages I brought him for lunch that time. I did that because I was tired of our routine, of how our relationship had stagnated. I flirted with Roman, and I've never shared that with anyone. When Reza and I had our final argument, I let him walk out the door. I didn't try to stop him because I'd already given up. I didn't even give our relationship a chance. Is there really nothing I can give her? What will they do to me if I refuse? Instead of giving someone I'm supposed to love and care for the thing he wanted, I did the opposite. And I did that because I was angry.
Lashing out in anger. But so what? Had you harmed him, we'd have something. Had you killed him, we might have been sated. But this is nothing.
I flirted with Roman, and I've never shared that with anyone. I flirted with my therapist. I wasn't exactly unfaithful, but I think I might have been, given the opportunity.
A tiny betrayal, barely a morsel. So small, it could never fill our stomachs.
When Reza and I let my boyfriend walk out the door and out of my life. I gave up on him, and on us.
Gutless monkey, afraid to face the truth. The regret is strong. It throbs like a pumping heart, a proper morsel, mouth-watering. But this satisfies no hunger. We want more. Still, we'll take this little piece of you. It belongs to us now, and you'll have no memory of it.
And in exchange, you'll give me the Soul Stone?
We will not. We made no promises. The Soul Stone is ours. We need it.
Saloperie.
If you do that, you'll not only be destroying everything and everyone, you'll be all alone. Who will worship and fear you when they're all gone?
So what else can you offer us, monkey? What can you give of yourself to prove that this matters?
I don't know.
You demand that we give up the thing that feeds us and keeps us warm. And you cannot make a similar sacrifice.
You're right. I can't. I don't have what you're asking for. I'm human. I've made terrible decisions, but I don't linger on those decisions. I move forward and live with the consequences. Shame, anger, disappointment, regret. That's not what feeds me. I survive because I let go every day. Because I have hope and faith in the future. Not because I look back. That goes for most people. And all I want is to give those people a chance to make their choices, good or bad, and carry on living and learning. If that's not enough for you, then I have nothing. And if I don't, if I fail to bring the Soul Stone to the first dreamer, Lux dies. The dream ends. There will be no one around to remember any of us, or the choices we've made that brought us here. It all hinges on this moment in time.
We know this, little monkey. This is why we are giving you the Soul Stone. But you must do one thing for us in return.
Anything, as long as it's mine to give.
You must remember us when the dream is in you. The world needs us. Without the sisters, without the Yaga, there is no fear, no imagination. Every dream needs a nightmare.
I don't think I could forget, even if I tried. Yes, I'll remember you.
Good.
Good. Good. Here is the Soul Stone. Take it, use it to wake Lux. We would have done it ourselves, but the Dreamer Monkey is the only one with that power.
How do I get there?
Someone's coming. Little furry thing. They will gift you a beast to ride. Go to Lux. You will feel Lux like a lantern in the dark. Follow the light. Save the dream, Dreamer. Become one with the first.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
And
Tu me spoil?
monkey,
Ouais, tu te spoil.
the wizard of lies.
He schemes, he plots. He wishes to remake the world.
He wears a mask. He harbors ambitions. He always did. But now,
There's something in him. It's a dangerous thing, little monkey. Watch out. Now leave.
C'était génial.
Where did you disappear to?
I have a thing about huge monster houses. I don't like them.
Oh, you're the worst sidekick.
That's what they keep telling me. I honestly don't know why. Let's go back and find the furry little halfling thing again. I bet you he didn't wait for us. I bet you he's long gone.
She's letting us go. What did you do? We're free. Time to go. Thank you, Dreamer. Find Lux. Save the dream.
C'était vraiment sympa. Putain. J'étais absorbé complètement par les... par Baba Yaga.
Is this the one?
That's her. That's Zoe.
You face Yaga and live? This is impossible. Who are you?
She seems impressed with me. I should probably use that. Might as well go with what everyone calls me here. Another Banda? I thought Ben was the only one left. She seems... I used my wits to defeat the Yaga.
Wits? Wits? Human thinks she got wits? Well, what you lack in humility, human, you make up for in spirit. Tell me, fearless hero, how you survive Yaga? You strike bargain like witches of old? Sell yourself to Yaga for freedom and power? Do you serve Yaga now?
I don't serve anyone, and no bargain. I'd like to learn more about the Yaga. Maybe this one knows something. I don't have time to talk about the Yaga. We need to head north. Who is the Yaga?
I only know what elders tell me when I was child, and I only ever encounter Yaga's servants. One of them lived in this forest before. She was Gribbler, twisted, ancient, evil thing. No one but Yaga know what Yaga truly is. Those who face her never come home, aside from you. My grandmother tell me Yaga was born before beginning of time. Lux and Yaga, light and dark, dream and nightmare. Balance is in everything, human. When our world takes shape, so did Yaga. One became three. Three sisters. Innocence, age, decay. All aspects of life. More than the first dreamer, Yaga understand life. She understand mortality. Mortality in her blood. Maybe why she hate the living so much. Why she grew mean and hungry. She spread her will across worlds into witches and warlocks, sorcerers and necromancers, the weak and malleable. But as old magic fade, so do Yaga. Wizard Clax and Gribbler were two of her last servants, and April Ryan defeated them both. After that, they say, Yaga was diminished. Now Wicker Witch of North is joke to humans of Mercuria. They remember nothing of what she was. They never see their young eaten by night. But Yaga is not the night that threatens world now. Her darkness is different darkness, one that balances light, necessary darkness. She is nightmare that feeds imagination. The other darkness, well, other darkness is deeper and final. A black fire that spreads and burns until nothing left, until time itself is ashes. Even Yaga feared this darkness.
I believe that's why she let me go. So that I can help.
You got the Soul Stone?
You carry Soul Stone? What Soul Stone?
You can trust Bandu Masiri, Zoe. She is an elder. She returned from exile to help me find those who survived.
I have Lux's Soul Stone. I need to take it north, to the Ular.
Ular? Why Ular?
You know them?
I heard of Ular in stories. Ancient people inhabit ruins of their own civilization, high in border mountains. You know where to go?
Ouais, j'ai une carte.
I've seen a map. They live on Cloud Peak, in the mountains of Yedra.
Maps deceive. Go north and then west. A week's journey on foot before you start plying.
We don't have a week.
Rushing into anything is unwise. You carry Soulstone to Ula for what reason?
To return it to the first dreamer.
Lux is with Ula?
So my visions tell me.
Your visions?
I know this is hard to believe, but I promise I'm...
I believe. No need to promise. Story too unbelievable for Mole not to believe. Take Leapfur, human. Ride north, swift as wind. You will reach mountains by first light tomorrow. Leapfur can climb at least part of way. You'll be with Ula in less than 2 days.
She said someone would come, but that thing? Is it safe? I have no idea how to ride that.
Not to worry. Leapfur know well enough for both of you.
What will you do without a mount?
We use feet. Mole's not in rush. We walk slowly so that those of Banda who still live can hear us coming and meet us.
We're going east, Zoe. We'll follow the Banda who fled the Azadi. Maybe they still live. Maybe they...
We will find them, little one. Take Beast. Go north. Do what needs doing. I feel darkness coming. Black fire. Cold as ocean. Perhaps you can stop this, dreamer. Nothing lost. Nothing gained.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Thank you, Ben. And good luck. I hope you find your people again.
Oh, c'est beau! Dreamfall chapters. Yeah. Quelle aventure narrative très cool.
Thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
It's not often I get to see you.
What? Ah, c'est la mère.
It's safe.
Utana.
And symbolic, maybe? It was a safe house before it was raided by Azadi soldiers. Under Kian's command.
I see. So, what news do you have for me, Elena? Your message said...
Kian has left for Gien.
For Gien? The prison camp for magicals? Light. Why? What does he hope to accomplish there?
This is Kian we're talking about. He believes he can save everyone. He also believes Gien holds the key to the future of the Empire.
But breaking into a fortified prison camp? He won't stand a chance.
That's why I messaged you, Mother. This might be an opportunity.
You did the right thing, child. Come, let's talk. We do not have much time.
What the fuck? What the fucking hell? Je sais que Mère Utana et puis Général Ami ils m'ont l'air d'être des gentils dans l'histoire. Et que l'autre là, enfin les deux autres là, je sais plus comment il s'appelle. Hein. Ok, suicide. J'espère que t'as un parachute, mec. Ah non, d'accord, ok, il a sauté dans la flotte.
There must be hundreds of prisoners inside that camp. I won't find one boy by chance alone. Either the light of the goddess leads me to him or... There'll be an administration office somewhere, and detailed records. I know how my people work. If I'm going to find prisoner records anywhere in this camp, it'll most likely be inside that tower. That section of the prison walls appears to be part of the old castle fortifications, from when the Necromancer King ruled Guyenne. The wall connects with the tower. If I can get up there, I might find a way in.
Et on a droit à une petite sauvegarde et on va se stopper là. Les petits poupoupoupoupou. Les petits poupoupoulets. Peut-être pire.
This wasn't the wind and weather. The necromancer's head has been broken off by brute force, intentionally.
Ça va falloir que je monte là-haut. Ah, c'est sa tête la tête à la statue. D'accord. On va juste aller la voir vite fait. Oh merde, il y a des soldats. Enfin bref. Tac. Voilà, comme ça fait une vidéo de 2h30 pour le YouTube. C'est parfait. On continuera du coup avec Jean-Michel Magique. Cool. Non, c'était un peu... Non, c'était cool. C'était cool. Le début était un petit peu lent. Bon. Mais on avance petit à petit. Petit à petit, le rêve fait son nid. Allez, zoupiloup. Mes petits potes, moi je vais vous retrouver sans doute sur la PS4 après avoir fait quelques trucs avec du Red Dead Redemption ou enfin non, je vais peut-être pas commencer un autre jeu avant, mais Red Dead Redemption 2 ça prend tellement de temps. Bon, on verra ça de toute façon. En tout cas, moi je vous fais des bijoux.
Are you coming back?
GLaDOS.
Who are you?
Moi je vous fais des bijoux et puis je vous dis à plus tard. Je mettrai bien évidemment l'épisode sur le YouTube. Il y a la playlist de prêt et tout. Dès que je quitte le stream, je balance l'up sur YouTube. Ça mettra un petit peu de temps à venir. Je vous fais des bijoux, portez-vous bien, bonne de coquin, et à toutes des bijoux, bordel de queue. Attends, on va aller voir s'il n'y a pas un petit host à faire quand même. Petite seconde. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a de beau? Ok, ça n'a pas l'air d'être très intéressant. Ouais, bah on n'a pas grand chose, hein. On n'a pas grand chose. Ouais, c'est tout. Allez, tchou tchou.